Part 8 of When a Broken Angel Was Forced to Marry a Merciless Mafia. Author point of view. You came with taehyung for dinner and sat beside him. His mother seemed very happy. Taehyung was putting selective dishes in your plate. Taehyung was you are very busy with your married life that you are neglecting work. Do you know what Eric is doing these days? And here you are babysitting this. Be careful, Dad. You held his hand under the table when he yelled, Taehyung, father. Now, my own dog is barking at me. You felt bad for how Taehyung was treated by his father. Da, this dog can even bite, mind it. Leaving his place, he seethed, and you followed him, not leaving his hand. Taehyung, mother, Taehyung, mind your language. Da, tell that to your husband. You stuck to Taehyung when his father walked over to you too. I can right now. Da, you cannot, because you need a puppet to run your errands. You gasped when a punch landed on Taehyung's face. You have 2 days. I want Eric's hand in my feet, or I will show you how I can fix my puppets. After eyeing you briefly, he left. His mother jumped Taehyung. Taehyung, mother, why do you talk back? He's your father. He is not. You and his mom both were shocked. Da, I know it. For how long? Can you keep this a secret? He is not my father, I am not his son. You followed Taehyung in the room, putting his hand at your. He led you to the bed. You sat against the headboard, and he put his head in your lap. Da, I really need this peace, princess. You massaged his head with your soft fingers. Da, Taehyung, is he really not your father? I mean, da, he killed my father and married my mom, but I have no proof. Waiting until I get all these powers, his time will end. John, who is Eric? Just another enemy. His eyes were closed. Will you really kill him? Da, I have to. You gulped. Taehyung, Jimin wanted. Da, not now, Jan. Please. He held your hands and Da, I really don't want to talk about him. Sitting up, you visibly gulped with your blue eyes, staring at him. Da, what happened, princess? In a slow motion, you shake your head as a no. He unfolded the blanket and pulled it over. Da, don't you want to sleep, Sean, like this? Da, any problem? He noticed your red cheeks, though you didn't hesitate to join him. Sean, you are so da, warm, Sean, hot. He couldn't control his laugh at your innocent yet naughty answers. He possessively locked you. Da, I love you so much. You are my reason to endure all this. Jan, Taehyung, Da, yes. Jan, your question surprised him. Da, you want to? Do you? Always. You looked up at his face that was looking more handsome in dim lighting. In a second, he switched the position. Tell me again what you want. You mumbled and stared at him. You needed pat his shoulder. You were breathing fast. Sorry, princess, that I want to try again. Sean, really? Your excitement raised the room's temperature. But you're not getting it. Your brows knitted and lips made a pout. Because then I will not stop here. So let's sleep now. Getting back to his place, he pulled you. Good night, princess. He stroked your cheek with his knuckles. After 2 days, Taehyung went out on a mission for 2 days. That was first time that you heard something like mission. And then remembering Eric's name, it gave you negative vibes. And before leaving, you too, before he left. But you couldn't get to ask him about Jimin as his name was enough to bitter Taehyung's mouth. Jimin wanted you to visit your home. He said he has Taehyung's father's permission, but he wanted to ask Taehyung as well. He came to pick you when Taehyung left. Jimin, we have planned a small get together at your home. Come, Shan, we will take guards too. Taehyung asked me, Jimin, fine. You weren't happy, so he talked with Taehyung's mother, and she happily allowed, as her husband already did. Jimin took you to a shopping mall, Shan. Why we came here? To buy a dress for you, as what you are wearing is not suitable for a party. Shan, why? What's wrong with it? Jimin, come on, Yan. He picked out a black dress. Jimin, try this one. Yan, no, I don't wear such things. Jimin, grow up, sweetie, and change. He insisted and you went to wear it. He forgot to blink when you came out, wearing that dress. That was looking perfect. Jimin, wow, Jean, you look so unreal. You felt shy at his compliments. Jan, but Jimin, it's too. Yeah, Jimin, relax, Jan. This is a perfect match for the party. Now let's do your makeup. Jan, I don't want to. He called hairstylist and makeup artist. They did magic. You looked so different, as you always stay. Jimin, you look so beautiful, Jan. I have no words. Jan, you had said that for a million times now. Jimin, really? I didn't even realize. He was driving the car and you were sitting in the front seat. You, of your guards was just behind. Yeah, Jimin, a strange thing happened. You know, Taehyung's father is not his father. He slowed down the car as his head swung to you in shock. Jimin, what? Who told you that? Yeah, Taehyung, Jimin, he knows. Yeah, yes, he told. Otherwise, who would I know? He ran his hand through his hairs and bit his inner cheek. Jimin, so he knows. Shan, I feel so bad for him and I really don't like his dad. Jimin, don't worry, sweetie. Soon I will take you away from them. You had that feeling when heart felt deep down in the pit of stomach. Shan, I don't want to leave Taehyung. His father is bad, but he is Jimin. Okay, relax. Let's focus on what we have right now. Jan, where are we going, Jimin? You asked as the route was new. Jimin, I have a surprise for you. Then we will go home. What surprise? Jimin, you will know. A club wasn't the place you expected to be a surprise. Messy crowd, mixed perfumes, throbbing music. Nothing was your style. Your hand was in Jimin's that you held on tightly in fear of getting lost in those wild, sweaty bodies. Jan, I don't like this. You yelled, leaning to him. Jimin, you will. He dragged you with him to a counter where drinks were served. Not to mention the heels you were forced to wear were already hurting your feet. Jan, where is Jinopa? Jimin, at home. Don't worry, we will go there soon. Jan, why you bring me here? I don't like this place. You weren't even sitting on a stool foot away from him as you were too afraid and kept standing, holding his hand. Jimin, so what do you know how to enjoy your life? Better place two small glasses in front of Jimin. Jimin, have this. You let him force you to wear the dress, makeup, and heels, but you refuse to be a fool to drink that liquid. No, Jimin, you will enjoy it, sweetie, and I am here to handle you. Sean, we should go. Everyone must be waiting for us at home. Your mind went to your phone, and great. You left that in his car. Jimin, first this. You fell forward when someone bumped into you. The drink in Jimin's hand spread over your dress. But what made you felt like crying was that stranger's hand. Jimin, you watch out. He yelled, taking you in his embrace. Jimin, it's okay, Jan. Let me guide you to a room. The dress needs to be washed. Jan, I just want to go home. Pearls fell from your eyes and you thought leaving home was a very wrong decision. Jimin, why are you crying over such a thing? You will be fine. The stairs were digging into you like daggers. People there were too obvious to cock at you. Jan, I want to go. Your heart was droning with an unknown feeling. Jimin, come with me. He held your wrist and you two just walked a step when a burst of gun had shaken the whole building. People started running to save their lives and you lost Jimin's hand. You yelled his name, but your voice was buried in the chaos. Your breath stuck in your chest when you saw a few cards falling on the floor. Crowd had pushed you towards a wall against which you sat down and put your hands on your ears. Jan, please stop this. Stop this. It was traumatizing. With teary eyes, you were wishing to see Jimin, but everything around you went in slow motion when your blue eyes met with those dark orbs. Jan, taehyung, to be continued. Thanks for watching. I am very happy for all the love you are giving. Stay safe and healthy. Love you, my dear readers.